Hey, this is Phil Lilley, Lilley's Landing Resort and Marina on Lake Taneycomo. And we're doing one cast today. It's Tuesday the 16th, maybe? Yeah, December 16th. As you can see them up the dam. They're running, I think 35. They were running over a unit here a little bit ago and they've dropped it. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. When I left the dock, there was no wind. And on the way up here, I hit pockets where it was blowing hard. Up here below the dam, it's pretty windy. It's kind of gusty. Not horrible, but there's some pretty strong gusts. So I kind of got fooled on what the conditions are going to be. So I'm tied on a heavier jig. Got a 3/32 ounce sculpin and ginger with a brown head, 2-pound line. And I'm going to work this area up here. If it gets too windy, I'll try to go down and find some places that aren't quite so windy, but to tell you the truth, it seems like the wind is just following the lake all the way down. There were pockets where I didn't see any, except down where the resort is, there's no wind. So I'm just going to try it, see what happens. I did bend the barb down. What happened? Friday and Saturday I was on the White River fishing, and I used a barbless hook when I needed to, because there's some stretches on the White that you have to have barbless hooks. But the other places I didn't really use a barb. Ham, the guy I fished with, he always bends his barb down. I just didn't even think about it. Well, I caught so many fish that, when I take the hook and I turn it upside down and shake the fish off, that this finger, it was sore. I didn't think about it. Somehow I think I poked it. Anyway, it got infected the last couple of days. It's a lot better today. I can touch it and it still hurts, but I can touch it at least. And toward the end of the trip on Saturday, though, I started bending the barbs down. And yeah, it's a lot easier to release the fish. And so today I bent the barb down on this one. And I might start doing that. Okay. I got on spot lock. I'm going to throw a couple times up here before I start down. See if I can catch one on the first cast. Nothing on the first cast. The wind is blowing over the dam, so it's blowing down lake. One more cast, and we'll start down. Let's try throwing the other side real quick. Wind's blowing up here a little bit harder on this side. One more. Okay. Not sure how I'm going to attack this. I'll just leave the camera right there for now. I'm going to try to keep the rod tip down and just kind of do a modified. That way the wind doesn't blow my line quite as bad. There's Blake. He's got to be fighting this wind too. He's probably fishing a Provo rig, which is easier. Man, it wasn't blowing at the house. Okay. He just said there was no wind until I went by. He was down at the Narrows, and when I went by him, he said that's about when this wind picked up. He just made a long drift, and he said there was no wind. So this wind just started. Makes me feel a little better, I guess. Tell you what, I'm gonna get out of this wind. I'm gonna do something, I'm not sure what. Maybe try a few out of the way places. We're gonna go down. All right, the wind's not too bad right back here. So I'm gonna try this for just a little bit. I'm gonna spot lock right here. So I'm just below the corner of this island, first island below the dam. This should be a nice little flat through here. Not real, no, that was bottom, I think. Yeah, it kind of eddies below me. I think it's pretty shallow below me, so I'm not gonna go down there. Just kind of bounce it on the bottom a little bit. I think I'm about 2.5 foot of water maybe. Okay. Try something. I've got a 16th ounce. It's a sculpin with an Indy orange head. My spot lock is taking me up in a little shallower water. So it's so shallow here, I'm gonna drop inside. Whoa, that was a fish. Wow, that's cool. Let's try that again. this works, I can move on down and fish this whole stretch. Oh, I just missed one. Just missed another one. That might have been bottom. Just drift on it. There you go. Well, you can see somebody over there catching a fish. This is not very deep. Boy, I had a whole fish all through here, though. Just have to figure out how to catch them. See if I can hit spot lock here. Current might be a little too fast. I got a fish. I'm just beginning to wonder, just why in the world am I not getting bit? I think it's brown. About 15-inch brown. You just hook pulled out. Remember, I bent the barb over, so it didn't seem to bother me too bad on the white. Neither one of us lost a lot of fish. It's okay, I hooked a fish. I feel a little better. That was bottom. The wind has laid down. I'm looking up and down the lake, and I don't see hardly any wind. So it's time to catch fish. There's still a little bit of wind, but nothing like it was. Bottom again. That felt a little funny. A little bit more. He hit it on the drop. It's not a bad fish, but it's a fish, so really I don't care. Yeah, it's a nice rainbow. Nice beefy. Did I bend the barb down on this one? I don't remember. I think I did. He's about 16. All right, I got one in the boat. Heard voices. Some guys over on the bank. Oh, it's a little bigger fish. Got some jumpers today. Woo. He could have come off real easy on that one. That was close. Oh, he's right here. Okay. I don't know. 19. Could be 20. I'm not going to measure him. A very nice fish. For sure. Well, that was fun. I think the last time I was up here, the last couple times I was up here, I didn't go above the island for whatever reason, but I think, oh, I just missed one. I think I remember saying that I haven't caught a fish up there above the island in quite a while. So, definitely fishing better below the island. And now there's no wind at all. I mean, it's crazy how it changed. I mean, this is the way it was at the resort. This is another nice fish. Like no wind. It's a good fish, but he's not fighting. I can't even lift him. But he is not fighting at all. He's been handled or something because the slime has been, he's lost some slime off his side. Or maybe he's recovering from that that ick or whatever it was. Definitely wasn't 100%. The wind's coming back a little bit. It's okay. Just missed one. Actually, this is a barbless jig. This is one of our barbless jigs. I forgot. The ones with the India orange head are barbless. It's the other one I bent the barb down. Well, that stretch up there above the boat ramp, nice fish. It slowed down a lot when I got down on this flat. Nice fish too, gosh. And that stretch up there has kind of been dead for me for a couple months. All right, I'm gonna cast a few more times, a couple more times, and I gotta head in. I'm not gonna go down through the chute, because if I did that, I'd have to go through Trophy Run, and then I'd have to go down through that stretch down by the island. That's another 30 minutes. And I think I might be taking my wife out on a date tonight, so. Really surprised I hadn't got anything on this flat. I mean, flat's been good. Two more. Yeah, it's shallow. In fact, that's my last cast, because I think it's really gotten shallow over there. Okay, gotta go. Oh. Well, once I hit that one stretch, I caught some really nice fish. So I'm grateful. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.